Hi VeVe fam, my name's Tommy, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to talk about 5 different VeVe collectibles that I believe are good stacking opportunities to get good potential growth in the future. Of course, this is not financial advice, this is just something that I am doing on my journey. I would love you to stick around to the end where the most controversial will be the last one, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. So my first pick, and this is in no order, is the Mighty Marvel Spider-Man, and he's trading at $19.50 currently with an all-time high at 250 gems, which is quite high. But bearing in mind, he did come out at the end of January, which was at like the height of the frenzied bull market, and then he just tumbled all the way down and all the way back down to here, which was around the middle of August, and then he's just literally gone flat and sideways around the 20 gem mark, just over 20 gems from the middle of August all the way to now. So this indicates to me that now is a great time to be accumulating, because he doesn't seem to be going much lower. He's still above retail. The retail was 13 gems, and it's Spider-Man, it's a Mighty Marvel. So the reason why I feel it has a lot of potential to go up in the future is if they do make it gamified, or if they do bring out toys for the Mighty Marvels, because like VeVe and Marvel have come up with these Mighty Marvels. It's like their child. It's been born out of the digital VeVe app, and it's like a brand new thing. They look exactly like Funko Pops, so you could easily see them making toys out of them. I mean, you could easily see them making toys out of these. Look at him. He just looks like tailor-made for a Funko Pop. Kind of a rip-off of Funko Pops, really, but they're kind of their own Mighty Marvels. And I just feel that there's a lot more going to be in the future for these, because why wouldn't they bring more into it, more utility and stuff for them? It's like they want them to be more relevant in the future by adding gamified layers. And you have like 15,000 editions. This is like the Peter Parker Spider-Man. Season 3, list price 13 gems. Are VeVe making them at 13 gems so kids can buy them? Probably. Like, you can imagine like your kids coming up to you and saying, daddy, can I have like $13 for this Spider-Man thing? And you'd be like, what is it? Yeah, okay, $13. It's not that big of a deal. But if they were coming to you asking for $50 US, you'd be like, oh, what's it? Spider-Man? Oh, okay, it's a bit much, that is, son or daughter, whatever. I just see they all could be tailoring for kids and some gamified sort of stuff in the future. But I mean, of course, it's just wild speculation, so don't go buying them on this, my speculation. It's just what I like to speculate on this kind of thing and talk about it in this video. Let us know in the comments what you think about it, if they're going to gamify them or if they're going to make toys, because I'd love to see what everyone's thoughts are on this subject. just going on like a side note as well, when I got COVID, I was playing this Marvel Snap game, which was a card game. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's quite popular, but I was playing it when I had COVID because I was just struggling with the illness, and then I thought, oh, it was a good time to play it, and it was not really that, I mean, it was fun. I mean, I do play blockchain games like Splinterlands, Skyweaver, and Gods Unchained, so they're like NFT card TCG games, so I'm really I'm good at them. I understand them straight away. And I was doing like the early beta testing for Marvel Snap, and so my feedback was basically what Marvel, all the questions they ask you to when you're giving the feedback for the game was, how can they extract money from you? How will you get to spend money in the game in Marvel Snap? By buying like the new cards. So for me, it was obvious. The only way I would be spending money on the in-game cards would be if they were NFTs like on VeVe, and you could buy the cards, sell them for a profit. I played that game. I unlocked the Jane Foster Thor card, which was okay. Yeah, it was a good card, but it wasn't an NFT, so I had no interest in carrying on playing the game or anything about it. So I do believe that Marvel will realize this. Obviously, in my feedback, I was promoting VeVe and saying, yeah, make them as NFTs on VeVe or Immutable X or Polygon or whatever blockchain. So yeah, it's just food for thought. Like, that's the way the future is going, definitely, like with TCGs. I'm not sure the Mighty Marvels are definitely destined for that, but I could easily see some sort of game mechanics for them in the future, unlocking some sort of things, especially when the VeVeverse comes out. Okay, so on to my second pick, and I'm going to pick the jaunty jig, which is the Steamboat Willie Common, which is currently trading at 38 gems with an all-time high at 1,439 gems, which is really high. You can see that was the January, that blow off top where it just went choo-choo, and then it's corrected all the way back down, and then again a little bit like, maybe not to August, it was still trading at around 60 gems, but then in October it's gone down to the 40. It's an absolute grail piece. Like, I bought this jaunty jig, and I remember how I feel today, when I bought it. I was so excited to own a Steamboat Willie when I bought it back in last year in 2021, sorry, 2 years ago now. I remember buying it thinking like, this is amazing, I'm so happy with it, and nothing's changed. Like, just because it's been on the app for so long and everyone's like just used to to it. I know it's not fresh, it's not new, but it's Steamboat Willie. It's like the first ever iteration of Mickey Mouse. To me, that's something special. And for 38 gems, I mean, I was seeing someone on Twitter who bought it for like 900 gems. So he probably paid for it, virtually near the top up here. And he was complaining about it, saying, oh, I bought this for 900 gems and now it's worth like 40 gems. So I sent him a message saying, mate, now you should stack like 2 or 3 more because it DCA's down into it. So like, say you had 3 at a total price of like 1,000 gems, then each one's going to have cost you 330. So if it does go up in the future, you've got an easier chance to sell them off without like worrying about it. If you're going to have to worry about it going back up to 1,000 gems, then who knows what the future holds for it. Like at the time in January, there was like a explosive growth through Disney and through a load of new users. I just feel that Steamboat Willie is such a grail item that people are going to come on, new people are going to come onto the app and they're going to look around and then they're going to be, oh, there's quite a few Mickey Mouses. What's this black and white Mickey Mouse? Oh, it's the first Mickey Mouse. It's Steamboat Willie. It's like, I really believe that 38 gems, buy a couple of them, like 3 of them, it should do you well in the future. Of course, let me know in the comments what you think about it and if I'm right or wrong. The guy on Twitter did say he'd rather spend his money on Omi, which is fair enough. That's not a bad call, to be honest. So on to my third pick, and I'm going to pick Boba Fett. And now you can either get the common or the uncommon. They're very similar in price, but I both think they're really great collectibles to have a couple of them in your collection. Here is the common. I just have one of these. I think I have 2 of the uncommon, and there's just under 12,000 editions, and it listed at $80. It was blind box, and it was a lot of editions, a little bit like the Darth Vader. Here's the 3 different rarities. I was lucky to get this one on the drop, so then I picked these 2 up. I think I've got a couple of the uncommons because I like this pose better because it's straight on. But this one's great as well. Like, they're really good collectibles. So it's trading at 14 gems. It's like, it's really cheap to go and pick up a couple, like under 20 gems. Star Wars is a massive franchise. Like, Boba Fett's a so popular character for people that collect Star Wars stuff. Boba Fett is up there with one of the most like collectible things. Like Darth Vader is very collectible. So you want to be stacking it really for when the mass adoption comes and people are going to want to own this, especially the Star Wars fans. And at 14 gems, you can't really go wrong with it, I don't feel. So it did come out like August, end of July, and it didn't really do very well. It never did very well. It dropped down to 30 gems and then trading around 20, and now it's kind of slowly like bleeding out to 14. It probably will go lower over the horrible macroeconomic environment, but who knows? Like, I still feel that like if you're going to be buying stuff, then buying this one is a good choice to be buying, especially if you don't own any. So my 4th pick is Stitch, the little alien dog friend from Lilo and Stitch, and he's so cute, he's so adorable, and he's trading at a floor price of 7 gems, which is ridiculously cheap, under 10 gems to buy one. Again, there's so many of them around. There's 8626, so it was Experiment 626, that's why you've got that number. But first appearance, it was only listing at 30 gems. I do feel that this is a great stack. I own 2, so I mean, I do need to get a few more, but I definitely want to stack a few more. For me, I have the uncommon and the secret rare. So into a Komi wiki, and it's just looking just like the Boba Fett, what happened when it came out, and it's just exactly, the graph is exactly the same. Like, can you see it going down to 5 gems? Possibly, like, you could easily see it going down a bit lower, but at 7 gems, I really do feel that like it's a great stacking opportunity, because this like is one of the gross highest selling toys for Disney is Stitch. It's so popular, like it's unbelievably collectible. I just believe that like you should be buying a couple of them. It's definitely got to make my list, and like these are affordable stacks that everyday people can just go out and buy without really thinking about. Getting 2 or 3 of them is not going to break the bank, and then sit on them for like a few years and see what happens. So on to my 5th and final choice, and now this is the controversial one. I'm going to go for America Chavez because I've got a soft spot for her and she's ultra rare. I only own 1 of these at the minute. I do want to get a couple more, and at the minute there's still 335 left in the shop, so they haven't sold out. The complete amount of in circulation would be 1,550, so there's only 1,200 just over in circulation at the minute. If they don't sell out, these will get burnt, so it's stupidly scarce. And I genuinely feel that this is a great NFT to own because I believe that it's animated, and I feel that this could easily be a skin to wear in the VeVeverse in the future as your avatar. Like Ready Player Me could collaborate and use this as your skin in your avatar, and I think it's just going to be a great NFT to hold. And it's only trading at half the price of the list price, so you can go and buy them for half the price of the list price, which is 25 gems. So again, it's an affordable stack if you want to get a couple. So here she is in 3D, and she does look incredible with those crystal stars all behind her. I can imagine this being really good in augmented reality, using it in the VeVeverse or wherever. Like, I do feel it's a really good NFT to get, and it's super limited. That is why I'm so popular on it. So, like, not biased, but I mean, I have got a soft spot. She's in the Doctor Strange movie. She plays a leading support actress role. Like, I do feel she's got a really bright future in the MCU. I know this choice won't be for everyone, so it's probably a little bit controversial, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention because I do believe it's a very, very good collectible to stack. So that's my video, everyone. I'll leave America Chavez spinning around with the crystal stars. Please leave a comment on what you agree with, disagree with, or don't agree with, or what are your choices, because I'd love to hear from you. If you like my kind of content, then please like the video and subscribe. Thank you. See you later.